Another great video in our Fishtown Philadelphia series. This video is going to be the 5 worst things about Fishtown Philadelphia. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Gregory Martyr, your local real estate expert here in Fishtown, Philadelphia. Also got you covered out of the city, got you covered in Jersey too. We're your local real estate experts here. Me and my team are available here anytime. We work nights and weekends. We answer all communication. Give us a call, shoot us a text. You can comment down below. While you're down below there, hit subscribe. Don't forget to click the bell notification so you'll be alerted to all of the great videos that we put out on Fishtown and on living in Philadelphia and in the Philadelphia area. Today we're furthering our information about Fishtown, and we're talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well, actually, we're talking about the bad and the ugly today. Look, every place has some good things about it, and every place has some bad things about it, so we're going to mention them all to you. Check out our other video on Fishtown about the top 5 greatest things in Fishtown. But today, it's going to be the top 5 worst things in Fishtown, Philadelphia. All right, let's get to it. Coming in at number 5, and if you stick around, we'll get a bonus one in here for you because there's a lot of bad things to say about Fishtown. No, I'm just kidding. But we want to report it to you. So we talked to a bunch of people. We've read some internet comments, and you know if it's on the internet, it must be absolutely 100% true. And we're also giving you our own opinion, but we were talking today about the 5 worst things having to do with Fishtown. And coming in at number 5, is there's a lot of new construction going on. Now wait, why is that a bad thing? So it may not necessarily be a bad thing, but there's a lot of construction noise. There's a lot of construction debris. But with construction brings a lot of positive things to the area. So there is a ton of new construction going on. Sometimes the streets are blocked off. Sometimes you can't find parking. There might be a lot of dust in the air. So anything that negative that comes along with building new certainly has to be tolerated in Fishtown. But a lot of people mentioned it, so we're telling you, a lot of new construction going on. Now that delves a little bit into, so the new construction happening really is just a continuation of gentrification and investing in the Fishtown area. And Fishtown has absolutely boomed over the last 10 to 15 years. Now this date is 2020, so hopefully if you're watching this video in 3020, you'll understand what we meant back then, 100 years ago in that case. But Fishtown has been booming and progressing, if that's how you look at it, over the last 10 or 15 years. So new construction is rampant, and it's going to continue. All right, coming in at number 4 of the worst things having to do with Fishtown, Philly. Number 4 is traffic. Oh boy, we had to mention it. You knew it was coming. Traffic. So you're proximity to 95, you're along the river, trying to get over to Jersey. Traffic is a problem really anywhere around Philadelphia, and we're not going to lie to you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Okay, even if it was sugar-coated, there'd still be a problem because it'd be sitting in your car eating the sugar. But it is an issue, certainly all around, and Fishtown particularly, not any worse than others. But traffic is a big problem. But Fishtown is super walkable, and there's a ton of great public transportation options, trolleys, and trains, and buses. And heck, if you need a ride, give us a call. We'll set you up. But there's also other options, Uber and Yellow Taxi, and some other services like that. So traffic is a big problem, but we got you covered. There's also a bike share in Fishtown and around our city. So don't be alarmed and don't be dismayed, but if you can find parking, you can keep your car parked and we'll be able to get you around. So traffic is a problem. Okay, number 3. Now number 3 is the casino. So there's a lot of mixed reviews, and some people might even say, oh, that's not even in Fishtown. It's close enough where we're hearing the people talk about it, and it has some negative things and some positive things. So the casino in general, take it for what you will. So, you know, what's the matter with having a casino there? Well, there's a lot of people coming that go to casinos and a lot of people wanting to come through. Is that really a bad thing? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they're taking a parking spot, or maybe they're taking up fresh air around the area. But it is a great employment opportunity for Fishtown, and generally speaking. Casinos can be fun if you enjoy that sort of thing. So it could have a negative connotation, but it did come in with a lot of negative reviews as well. So did we need it here? Should it be here? This sort of thing. Fishtown has enough going on, but the casino has definitely gotten some complaints. So I wanted to point it out. Maybe we'll put a little picture of a map here just to show you how close it is. It is on the riverfront. Again, not right in the dead center of Fishtown, but close enough. So the casino, number 3. All right, as we keep delving into the negative, bad, terrible, horrible, everyday, rotten things about Fishtown. No, I'm not trying to make it sound that bad. It really isn't that bad. But right next in order of number 2. So number 2 is Fishtown is one of the most densely populated sections of the city. So per square mile, per person, per square mile, per house. It's all math, people. The math don't lie. But it's very densely populated. So there's a ton of people there. But look, it's city living and it's fun and people are great. And we enjoy people. And it's a city of brotherly love. So is it really that bad? If you wanted to be in a more rural section of the city, Fishtown is not for you. It's fun to visit. It's a great place for a night out, even to maybe stay at an Airbnb and have some fun for a couple of nights, even during the day. But being so densely populated is a negative connotation and a negative thought or a negative feeling for some people. And they did complain a lot about it, that there's too many people here. But hey, if you don't like it, move off to where there's not a lot of people, and the people that want to be with everybody else, they can stay here as well. Again, it's a great place to live or just to have some fun. Talking about densely populating people in, Fishtown has music venues, several, and so does a lot of parts of the city, but Fishtown having 3 of them, you can actually fit almost 3,000 people spread out over the 3 venues. So those folks that didn't like the densely population in the area, we can cram another 3,000 people over there for you. Anyway, I thought I'd mention it because it's a fun fact and it's true. We got a lot of people living in Fishtown, but a lot of people liking living there. Loving it. All right, you're sticking around. We got 2 more for you. I know I told you I promised you a bonus, but first, before we get to the bonus, we got number 1 of the top 5 things, of the worst things, the terrible things having to do with Fishtown, coming in at number 1. That's number 1. Number 1, taxes. That's right. Can't avoid them. So taxes got a lot of complaints of surprising, and it's not just the amount of taxes, which is certainly on the higher side of most parts of the city. The average tax amount is right between that $2,000 and $3,000 in Fishtown. This is for property taxes. You have income taxes, which you can't really avoid anywhere in the city, but the property taxes seemingly are going up, and most of the complaints are the new construction and some of the rehabilitation or the renovations going on around Fishtown are taking advantage of the tax benefits. So we did a whole video on that, and check that out for tax appeals and tax benefits, tax abatements. My thought on that is, sure, yes, taxes are going up. It's guaranteed to go up at least 2% a year. That I can guarantee you. They're not super high like some other parts of the city, but they are certainly on the higher side. But with higher taxes comes higher benefits. And plus, let's take advantage of some of those tax abatements. If you don't like it, let's do something about it. Sure, we can complain, but let's also take some action and maybe apply for one of the great abatement programs, or suggest a program if your particular situation doesn't fit into it. If you'd like to check out some of that abatement information, check out that abatement video, or shoot us a text or send me an email. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. Taxes is a big complaint. Okay, promised you the bonus, and the bonus is the biggest complaint of Fishtown is the litter. That's right, the litter and pests. So with litter is trash, and with trash comes pests. So there was a lot of complaints about litter, but hey, this is what happens. You put a lot of people together and you show them a good time, and they're going to be eating and drinking and maybe hanging out in some other way. And they're missing those beautifully colored trash cans with a fish head on top. I don't know how they do that. I don't know how you miss that, but the litter is a problem. So, and the noise is sort of kind of all tied into this litter issue. The noise is another big complaint. Again, it's a hip happening town. It's a lot going on. Those are probably the biggest complaints we have. So, okay, so what do we do about it, right? Again, we're going to complain about the litter. Well, let's get some more trash cans out there. You got that great neighborhood spirit. Get some more trash cans going. We call the city. We can ask them. We can also ask for donations. If you want our help in getting you some trash cans in Fishtown, I'll help you with that too. Give us a call. But the litter being a problem and the noise is really, we can't do much about that. Fridays and Saturday nights certainly is date night or fun night or whatever it might be. You're going to have fun. Noise is going to be involved. You put a lot of people together. Well, I hope that gives you a little insight into Fishtown's darker side. Really, it's not so bad overall, but we wanted to point out some of those things. If you got something that we missed, hit that comment button. While you're hitting the comment button, click the bell notification, click the like button, click subscribe, so you can be alerted to all the great videos on our channel here. We appreciate you stopping by. I'm Gregory Martier, your local real estate expert here in Fishtown. We got you covered in the city, out of the city, in Jersey, in the suburbs. Me and my team work nights and weekends. We're happy to do it. Glad to help. Give us a call anytime. We'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.